Hillsborough was full to capacity for the visit in November 1998 of Manchester United, one of the biggest occasions of the season for any team. Sheffield Wednesday were already struggling, having slumped to 7 defeats in 13 matches. United, on the other hand, had started well and were sitting in second place. Their sole loss of the season had been inflicted by Arsenal in a 3-0 defeat. United tended to bring out the best in Wednesday. The Yorkshire team had won 2 of the last 4 meetings at Hillsborough. New signing Pavel Srnicek made his home debut on his return to English football after previously spending several years at Newcastle United. Wednesday fielded the same team that had played against Newcastle the week before. Indeed, the back four had played together in every game of the season, so injuries hadn't been a key factor in their struggles.
5 more of those against Brøndby. Here's Blomqvist. Nice control, swivel, and then too much elevation. They were hardly secure at the back. Alexanderson tries his luck. Oh, and Schmeichel has virtually thrown it into his own net. Hillsborough alive with smiling faces. But there's one very red one, and it belongs to Manchester United's usually impeccable Danish goalkeeper. Straightforward, even for the goalkeeper in a pub team on a Sunday morning. Beckham. Stammer stayed forward. Scholes. Blomqvist. Andy Cole. At last, Manchester United are beginning to put some passes together at least. Gary Neville. Cole. York. That's nice. That's Cole. That's 1-1. And suddenly Ferguson on the touchline must feel a whole lot better, even if Danny Wilson doesn't. 2 strikers who played a fair amount of football together. They know what the other is likely to do next, and they hooked up very impressively there. For Andy Cole to get his 8th of the season. Carbone, yet to score this season in 10 games for Wednesday. Stam. Letting fly too, and bringing a decent save from Srnicek. Been kept busy on his home debut. There was a wonderful ovation up at St James's last week when he returned to make his first appearance for Wednesday at his old club Newcastle. That's wayward from Stam. Rudy. Sonner. And there's Booth, and it comes to Vivian. First goal for Wednesday. What a day to score it. Another unhappy moment of uncertainty for Peter Schmeichel. Spread himself and blocked, but the rebound ran loose and obligingly for Jonk. And the £2.5 million summer signing makes his first repayment against that fee. Alexanderson, who scored the first, indirectly set up the second. Hinchcliffe. Alexanderson. Oh, Schmeichel. Well, that's the goal in which he was chipped by Schuker at Euro 96. Although that day he was stranded way off his line, this time he was pretty much on it. Doing this, they go to Barcelona on Wednesday for their next Champions League engagement. Alexanderson. Carbone. There's Beckham. Stam, it ran away from him. Alexanderson's in here! We're a month short of Christmas, but Manchester United have arrived at Hillsborough bearing gifts. 2 errors by Schmeichel for the first 2 goals, and now Jaap Stam presents the ball and the opportunity to the Swede Alexanderson for his second and Wednesday's third. Just over quarter of an hour remaining, and Sheffield Wednesday, habitually awkward opponents for Manchester United, are up to their tricks again. There it is, Sheffield Wednesday victorious. An excellent performance by them. Manchester United defensively shambolic. Have we ever been able to say that before to such an extent? But credit to Wednesday, 2 excellent goals from Alexanderson, 1 from Jonk. Sheffield Wednesday 3, Manchester United 1.